You want to buy a house, but you have a house to sell. What do you do? All right, we need to have an honest conversation about this because the competitiveness of any offer you make is going to depend on what the seller gets for other offers. If a seller gets offers that don't have a house to sell as a condition of the offer, those offers often are stronger because there's less risk. And there's less risk that's outside of the seller's control. So, what are some options? Well, number one, we can talk to a lender about ways to qualify you if you aren't able to sell your house before purchasing the next one. I understand that might be an uncomfortable situation. And we'd probably plan to sell your house and we'd talk through the scenarios of how long it might take and what you might get for it on a conservative basis, on a market expectation basis, and figure out that piece of it. Another option is you can sell your house first, and there are a couple ways to do that. One, you can sell your house, and if you have an interim place to live, you then no longer have that house to sell. You know how much you're going to make from it. You know what equity you have to apply toward a down payment, and then you become a purchaser with no house to sell. A third option is that we put your house on the market with the condition that you sell once you find suitable housing for you. Sometimes we put a time frame on it, sometimes we put a long closing date, but that at least gives you the opportunity to get under contract and then know how much money is going to be in your pocket to apply toward a new purchase. At the end of the day, what we're trying to do is make you a more competitive purchaser. And competition matters because if there are multiple offers, we need to make your offer look the strongest. But there are other ways to get creative, which I'm happy to talk with you about on a one-on-one basis. So if this is your situation, you're not planning to buy because you have something to sell, let's think about ways we might get you in a position to be a buyer and to compete against other offers.